Okay, this is Clint again. We have a user on Discourse trying to use third-party CA authentication. So this is a quick video showing you how to go about doing that. I'm going to use the Ziti CLI primarily with a few sprinkles of ZAC here and there. So the first thing we need to do is make a new CA. So we'll go ahead and set some environment variables or variables, bash variables. And then we'll see our new CA is named this right here. So we'll go back to ZAC. And we'll make a new certificate authority with that name. We'll leave auto enrollment off for now, OTT and auth enabled as true. Next thing we need to do is actually create that certificate. This will use the ZITI PKI command and use the ZITI underscore PKI that's created for you if you were to use the quick start. This file will go into this location, so we can cat that location. And now we have a certificate which we can copy and paste into our environment. We're still not done. We have to verify this CA. So we'll go ahead and verify that CA. And a verification token will come up. And you'll see the next thing we need to do is actually, first we'll want to get the certificate's identity. And to do that, we're going to issue a couple of curl commands here, which will simply get us a ZITI session and then use curl to get the identity of the CA. So we can see we'll do all that and it produces this identity and that sets it into an environment variable. Once that's done, now we can set the identity to verify to this verification token. And then we can go ahead and create a client certificate. This command will output the location of that certificate, so we can just cat the certificate, which is part of the verification, proving that we have the certificate authority. And now we have verified the certificate authority. Here is the next step is really important. I only noticed this when I had, if you issue a ZITI edge list CAs and you give it to -J, that will return JSON, and you can pipe that into JQ, which you can then grep for the word, actually I'll just pipe it into less. Oh, we'll just see the whole thing. And you'll see one of the things I noticed when I did that is this identity name format. By default, it creates a name of CA name minus common name. So this is the name of the identity which we need to create. So let's go ahead and create one of those identities. And you can see the new identity will be named new underscore CA underscore bunch of numbers minus CAID bunch of numbers. If we come back to ZAC and look at the identities that are created, you'll see it doesn't exist yet. There is no way I found using the Ziti CLI or ZAC yet to create a one-time token enabled CA. So instead, we're going to use this complex looking curl statement to do just that. And so if I go ahead and issue that curl statement, now I should have an identity created. Now if I come back here and refresh the identities page, now I have new CA blah blah blah. Great. Okay, so now I can keep following my instructions. The next thing I need to do is get the JWT from the ZITI controller. This is created for you when you use the OTT one-time token CA authentication that we just used the API to create. You need to grab the CA bundle from the ZITI controller that will be used in the enrollment step, which is just below. So you can just copy and paste all those. You can take a look at where it puts it. Actually, I need to fix the pki-root that is used. So just as an FYI, if you're following the video, I'm going to have to fix that to be ZITI underscore PKI, not pki-root. Now I should be able to enroll this identity. And you see I could. You can see enrolled successfully. The identity file was written to this location. And now I can follow along with the commands I've given before, which is to create a config and some services and a couple of service policies. You can see my ZITI Desktop Edge for Windows has an eth.0 client. We're going to make that eth0 service. It's going to be intercepting eth0.discourse.ziti. So we'll go ahead and make all those configs and services now after we log in. Oh, and I've already created them apparently, so let's delete them all. There we go. Now I can create them again. All right, and now I should see one service pop up, eth0.discourse.ziti. So now on my Amazon machine, I should be able to run the ZD Edge tunnel. I should see it connected. And then from a command prompt, if I were to curl to eth0.discourse.ziti, I should get the IP address, which is from the machine in Amazon. So if I were to curl to eth0.me from here, it should be the same IP address, and it is. And those are the steps, and that's the video. I'll upload this to YouTube. I'll send these instructions to Discourse and also in the YouTube instructions down below, or the description. And that's all for now.